Hello and welcome to MrBenn Makes. Today we're going to be doing the Type 2 Cobra Phaser from Star Trek. Just going to prime it now with a surface primer in grey. Unfortunately I printed this model off months ago before I even thought about making a YouTube channel, so I have no footage of the print. So just a quick spray down. Always remember to wear your masks when you are spray painting and do it outside. I'm using this printed from a Creality Ender 3 with Sunloo. So here we go. Here it is done. Nice and painted and finished. I'm going to be painting the hand grips in a black with a black panel behind the buttons, a silver button for the main fire, gold for the settings, black emitter and a green light bar. So let's set up the print station. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. So you can hear my printer going away in the background. I've got X1 black from Tamiya. I have all Tamiya paints. X12 gold leaf. X28 park green. It's going to be a nice, quick, easy paint once the primer's done. And X11 silver chrome. But yeah, once the primer's done, I'm just going to leave it in its basic primer grey because it's close enough to screen accurate as far as I like it. So doing the black first on the hand grip and the emitter. So yeah, that's the emitter bit there for you. So make sure, I've already pre-shook all these paints, but always shake your paints just to make sure everything's mixed nicely. In goes the brush. Wipe off any excess, you don't want to make it too thick. And let's speed things up. Now I have got some new brushes, they're much more fine and detailed, so I will be using those in the future. Just reposition the camera quickly. Working around a tripod, quite difficult. I'll be trying something out in my next video, hopefully. Paint on the inside of the emitter. Bit of excess, just rub that off. I will be masking taping up all the parts and respraying it once the weather gets nicer. Now onto the back panel. So this is the main control panel for the phaser that the officers would use. So it's going to have a black backing. The big button you see at the bottom is what they use to fire it, and then the two would be little buttons would be to change the settings. Left one for down, right one for up. This phaser could easily disintegrate an enemy or stun them. Phaser is a multi-use weapon. It should probably change to a smaller brush head, but oh well. I kind of like the Cobra design, but I'm going to be doing my favourite later, so don't worry. I plan to do every single Star Trek phaser, add them all to my collection. A bit like General Grievous, wait, wrong franchise. Now for the hand grips, nice easy, just slather on the paint. It's really easy doing these sort of sections because it's just a big area, just print it, just paint it, paint. Yeah, I can see a little bit of overrun there, but I'm really not fussed. Just like I said, this is for my personal collection, for my cosplays and everything, and I can always respray it and repaint it at a later date. So the Cobra Phaser was the second design seen in the Star Trek The Next Generation era. This was after the Dustbuster variant, which I'll be doing at a later video, and the third version was the Boomerang, my favourite. I will be printing and painting all of those designs, so don't you worry. So the Type 2 is a step up from the Type 1, and again is a lot more powerful than the Type 1, a lot more of an offensive weapon. Then you have the Type 3 phaser rifles. I will be looking at printing and painting some of those in the future. Just trying to get into all those little ridges now. Yep, I'm happy with that. Put it down. Yep, thumbs up. Always wash your brushes, don't forget that one. Should probably change that water at some point. I'll do that later. Okay, now for the green. Give it a good shake. It's been sat there for a while. This is going to be the indicator light for the power bar. Just, you can see just there in the middle above the buttons. So the brighter, if this had lights, the light would move across the power bar and indicate how much, what power settings everything was on. Obviously, further up the bar, the higher the power. I think there was 16 settings on a phaser Type 2. That was quite quick and easy. So again, just wash off the brush. Just have a bit of rock and roll music, a bit 80s for you. Now moving over to the gold leaf for the power buttons. Speed things up again. Off my brush. And now I'm going to get out the chrome silver. Pretty much empty. I've used this on a phaser Type 3 I painted earlier. That's all over my Facebook page. So yeah, just scraping out the bottom of the barrel this one. But I've got just enough to do the power button. There we go. Nice and thick. And that's it, pretty much done. I'm very, very happy with that one. It's got some smudges from my fingers, so again, would need a glue spray, but I can touch that up later. And again, wash your brushes. And there we have it, the Phaser Mark Type 2 Cobra. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, like and subscribe. Power buttons there for you. Very happy indeed. Good night.